My name's Quade Young from Seattle, Washington. I am currently trying to pursue a career in media, videography, photography. It started out right out of high school. I spent 4 months in Costa Rica. Went through a program through the New York University. So many people were so welcoming. I met so many friends. And that was my main goal from leaving. I wanted to make as many friends as possible around the world. The main part of that time was going to Panama. I was with my social justice class, and we were lucky enough to visit an indigenous community completely cut off from civilization. The first public road was 5 hours walking through thick jungle brush. The way they lived was something that I had never seen before. They didn't have running water. They had gutters from the top of their houses going into big buckets to drink. I remember those people just being so happy and having nothing but making the best out of the worst situation. That's where I got the idea of getting somebody's story and putting it out there. Because somebody back in America or somewhere where you've grown up in the same place your whole life, really, you don't see things like this. And I realized I wanted to keep traveling and I wanted to meet more people. I wanted to live in Europe for a bit. I took a personal narrative class. I met a professor, his name was John. This was the man who got me into journalism. This was somebody who was very professional, was very successful, but he really believed in me and he saw a lot of good in me. He really opened my eyes on expressing emotion through writing and work and art. He introduced us to this organization that taught us about how hard it was as an African to immigrate to Europe. They weren't allowed to have their organization legally because they weren't documented. The main cathedral in Sevilla, it was the main slave trade area for Spain. This was something that was hidden in Sevilla's history that the Spanish government didn't want to bring out. And they were kind of trying to silence them. That was another very big eye-opening experience that really changed my view on things, gave me the motivation to start doing things by myself. I kind of felt my passion, and my passion is people. It's less photography, it's less videography, it's more people and stories. Because I love hearing stories and telling my friends. I didn't know exactly how I was going to do this. All I knew is I needed a story, and I needed to get these stories out there. And at first I was just using it as mental memory. I'd go back and tell my friends. And I came to Prague for the first time after Spain. And that's where it hit me of vlogging and showing my friends the different types of people I meet, the stories, the embarrassing parts, the friendships that come out of it, everything. My best friend now, Arslan, started editing videos. I just got into vlogging at that time. So we were like yin and yang. And this was somebody who's from Turkmenistan. I don't know anybody else from Turkmenistan. It's a very closed off country. Not many people go out, not many people go in. Especially knowing a lot of my friends here live in a dictatorship and things of that nature. This was another thing that made me want to keep going. This is where I really got my passion for showing the world, showing what my life is like and what other people's life is like, and expressing emotion through video and photography and people.